Welcome back to Survive Mars, everyone. I'm Kane Plays Games. In the last episode we built a dome and then we didn't do anything with it other than populate it with turboelectric scrubbers and prepared the metal extractor because we got very distracted by finally training the advanced food types. So we've got corn and apples,
sector scan,
fruit trees and corn replacing soybeans and potatoes, and quinoa as a replacement for wheat. So we're hoping that between this one farm and this one fungal farm that they'll be able to keep pace with all our colonists. Having another population crisis, there's lots of seniors and lots of middle age and not very many youths and adults, but we did build 3 apartment blocks to house lots more people. So we've got an entire pizza slice which is empty and which will be populated to match any demands that the people start saying they're having. Apart from gaming and gambling, because they're not getting them. Medical checks, okay, they're saying medical checks is full. Well, that's the first thing we can do. Not quite yet though, because we're also having an employment crisis, because we've got all the service buildings on maximum priority, so they're fully staffed morning, noon and night. And there's only 49 people that live here. And 6 of them are children. So the factories are actually losing out on workers because everything else is high priority and these are not. So I don't really want to be making another medical centre to fulfill that need, because it will take another 3 people out of the factories and we'll be producing even less than we are already. The polymers is only barely keeping pace with this art store, and the art store is providing plenty of comfort, and it's encouraging the baby boom we're currently going through, which is what we need to repopulate this dome and get it right up to maximum. The plan is we'll get enough people in here to start complaining they're homeless, and then we'll start transferring them over here. And we've been producing enough fuel from our 2 fuel refineries to more or less constantly having this rocket going into the atmosphere and back again, and dragging down lots and lots of meteorites, as you can see, scattered all over the place. This is a whole ton of resources. I think we've done about 3 or 4 of this mission by now. This will probably be the last time for a while, because we haven't even picked up any of this stuff yet. And just right at the end of the episode we unlocked the rover AI, which gives us this one button here. Well, gives us an automated mode for this guy and for the scan man. When you click that button, they will automatically just go all over the map, and the scanner will scan every anomaly it comes across, and the flatbed will pick up absolutely every resource it finds and deliver them right back to the colony. It's fantastic. And in this episode we will be getting CO2 jet propulsion to get the shuttle hubs up and running, and you will see just how cool shuttles are. We decided just to do smart homes because it's part of it's a sponsor goal, is to get smart homes. We really want Martian-born resilience as well, so any of our Martian-born who are working outside the dome will not take sanity damage, because this has been pretty much the only reason that we've had the very few renegades that we've had so far. It's because they've been working outside and they don't like it, even though they're healthy and their comfort's really high. Their pure sanity was enough to drag their morale down and made them into renegades. The only damage that renegades have caused so far is that one of them stole 3 rare metals from this pad outside the electronics factory. That was it. And as soon as we realised he'd done that, we played around with the filters and we forced him into this dome. As far as I know, he's still there. Who's this? Yeah, this is the guy. This little swine here. He's a renegade because his sanity gone down because he'd been working outside the dome for too long. Well, his sanity is actually going to go back up because he's well rested, because he's got a nice place to live. He's still a renegade because his morale is rock bottom, because his comfort's going to go down, so his sanity's going to go up, his health's going to be fine, his comfort's going to go down because he's not got any service buildings here other than one park. Because he's living in the retirement dome.
Sector scan.
For a similar reason, most of the retirees eventually become renegades. Luckily, most of them are Earthlings at this point, and they get back on the first rocket back to Earth and they leave. They don't cause any more problems. The small issue we might have soon is that we're going to run out of Earthlings because everyone is going to be Martian born. So they won't get airsick and they won't leave. They'll just hang around and be a crotchety old age renegade until the end of their days. And they can demolish their own house if they wish. I mean, there's no resources inside the dome for them to steal, so I don't really care where they get up to. If they misbehave too much, I'll turn the oxygen off. And the first Martian born is one of these people. His comfort's taking a tanking and his morale's taking a tanking. At least he's sane and healthy. 88 years old now. Power's great, we built all this and polymer bladed it. Water's great because we got another 2 moisture evaporators and we upgraded all of them with this 50% production. So much so that the actual water extractor is producing nothing. It doesn't have to because all our water needs are being met by these. So this, it looks like it's doing something, but it's not. This is just for emergencies. Okay, this will be the last meteor storm we trigger. Oh, it's way up here. All the other meteor storms, the last 3 that we've triggered have gone here to here. And this one's all the way up here. That's good. This will be the last meteor storm we'll trigger for a while until we've literally cleaned the map with the flatbed's AI mode. Would you have an empty rocket on Earth? I don't think there's much point in bringing them here at the minute. There's only 47 rare metals. Remember, we are using them here to produce electronic parts. So I don't particularly want to send 30 of our 47 off in the rocket and leave us with 17 here. It's not quite enough of a buffer. Change radio station this week, I think. This is going to be one of these episodes where not much happens. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry, but that's just the nature of the game. We are running it at absolute fastest speed. We're just waiting for humans to appear. Oh, look at our lovely orchard.
Anomaly found.
That's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than potatoes, isn't it? Not potatoes, the other one. Soybeans. Much nicer to look at than some soybeans. The diner's almost completely full. It is full.
Sector scan.
Not that it only caters to 10 people, but there's enough seating for like 18. I suppose it just gives them options, I suppose. How many people having a drink? 3 out of 4. Yep, off they go. Yeah, people exercising and playing around in the parks. He's having a sit down. He was just doing star jumps a minute ago. Oh. Poor little lonely Nigel. He hasn't got any friends. No one's coming to...
Anomaly found.
No one's shopping. Little Obi. That's because he's working the night shift. So his morale might take a bit of a dip, but he should be okay. Well, someone got... Yeah, there you go. You've got a customer. No, look, behind you. Obi, look over your left shoulder. No, he's zoned out. What a
Media
guy.
incoming.
Is someone having his breakfast because it's early in the morning? What kind of a view has he got from his apartment? Let's spin around and have a look. Someone is sleeping. Let's not disturb them. Yeah, so his apartment looks out right over the playground. Sorry. People just chilling out at home. They must be working the afternoon shift. Yep, off they go. Off to work. Ah, we finally have some apples in the trees. Very tasty they look too. Wow, look at this yield. Wow. I think our record yield before was like 75 for potatoes. And this isn't even the potato replacement. Corn is the potato replacement.
Anomaly found.
No, it's not. Sorry. Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah, these are the soybean replacements. So instead of 40 every 5 sols, we get 88 every 5 sols. So they're more than double the yield, but they do use more water. But water's fine. We have plenty of water spare. Yeah, look at these food things. Food depots are getting really, really full. Oh, we're not going to do capture meteors. We've just done it. Still 1 sol, 7 hours to go. So, what do you think? 120? Maybe? If we're lucky? It would be nice for these children to grow up a little bit. Okay, the factories are filling out, so that means we must have had more kids grow up into becoming youths. Is mouse over? Yeah, 6 youths. That's good. 6 new people in the workforce since we went full on baby making mode with the small art store. As we explained, the supremely high service comfort of this building bumps the comfort of your colonists up hugely. And they have a lot more children.
Sector scanned.
Strange that we have 1 park, 2 park, 3 tiny little parks. And that's enough to fulfill 52 people's relaxation, playing and exercise fulfill wishes. That's insane. That only holds 1, that holds 1, that holds 3. We've only got capacity for 5 people. I think they all like a drink and a bite to eat instead. I'm very surprised that this one diner is keeping 52 people happy. Only takes 10 at a time per shift. Okay, meteor shower's finished. What we just turn on automated transport mode for him and automated scanning mode for him. And off they go. The 2 of them. Bye. What's he doing? Oh, I see. Right, we never have to manually worry about them anymore. It's good. Delicious, delicious fruits. "10 hours till harvest." Alright, I don't think we'll get 120. As I said, considering the last potato crop was 70 something, I think 108 is pretty damn good. Sure, the corn will probably get up to 100 and something, 100 and a lot. 2 hours. 1 hour to go. I wonder how high the stacks are going to be. Stored food 109.8. How good is that?
Anomaly analyzed.
Very good, that's how good that is. It's very, very good. Power's good, oxygen's good. Oxygen's alright. Water's excellent. Metals is about to become
Research
superb.
complete.
Oh, shuttle hub. Okay. This is where we're going to step up a gear. Infrastructure. Shuttle hub. It's quite a weirdly shaped thing. It's like a 4, a 3 and a 2. It's not quite a complete triangle. It's close, but it's not quite. It doesn't really matter where you plop it, as long as it's within range of a triple electric scrubber. Don't really want to have it blocking that deposit. Just whack it down here so we can see what's happening. There we go. It does need fuel to function, but the fuel refineries are only here and here, and the drone hub's here, so it's a really short distance for them to carry fuel. Initially they'll be taking it from here anyway. It is quite expensive. Well, in terms of electronic parts, 10. That is quite a lot. Well worth it though.
Anomaly analyzed.
Put this on the slowest play speed. It's just about no, just a little bit to go. There we go. Oh yes, it's saying there's no fuel for shuttles because they have to go and bring some fuel. You just start off with 3 shuttles. At the minute with our current technology we can have a maximum of 6. You click this button here to construct a shuttle. That's 3 queued up, so that's going to be another 9 electronics and another 15 polymers in total to build these. But I do like having as many as possible because they're really good things. Oh, someone's had a problem. Colonists have snapped and started attacking others around the dome. Is this the renegade guy? Yeah. Ugh. Running naked with a wrench in hand, Nadir Cosmos has already managed to injure several people. 5 colonists have suffered -10 health. Well, that's okay because it's only the seniors and they'll regain health from being well rested, so they'll be fine in a couple of days. We'll sleep it off. Do we want to send more colonists to take him down, or do we want to send drones? Oh, we'll send drones. The drones apprehend the maniac, but not without taking damage. Thank the Cosmos you didn't send humans. The crazy maniac screamed and jumped on top of the first drone, smashed its sensor drone with a mighty blow of his wrench. The next drones were met with a furious flurry of blows, but eventually the brave little machines managed to pin the maniac to the ground, although with a little bit too much force applied by their powerful yet crude manipulators. 3 drones have been destroyed, and he's unable to work for 5 sols. Well, he wasn't working anyway, because renegades don't work. Well, just as well it happened in this dome. Told you, that's why you put renegades here. I know there's no fuel for shuttles. It's coming. It's coming very, very soon. Just about missed them. This is how they work. They come up the ramp and then they fly off. And as I explained earlier, these have a range of the entire map. They can cover the whole map. So if you want to set up, for example, if we found something really good over here, like 3 or 4 really good deep rare metals, then you would put the depots of the materials you needed to build the dome here. You'd send the drone commander over here, and the shuttles would fly the resources to the depots, and then your drone commander could build the entire colony. And then the shuttles would pick up one human at a time and bring them to the new colony. This is the power of the shuttle. They are incredibly powerful. Because within the dome, what they'll be doing is that they'll just be redistributing things to wherever they need to be. They don't construct, they don't do any maintenance, they're literally just cargo shuttles. Scanners on the way up here to get all this stuff. And the flatbed's probably down here somewhere. Where is he? Yeah, he's here. He's sweeping up all this stuff quite happily, all on his own. Right, we never have to worry about these two again unless we see the wrench icon pop up, in which case the commander has to go and fix them because they've run into a dust cloud or something. 55 people now. This is great. Really, really good. Get some corn on the go now. Okay, so I think this one farm and this one fungal farm is easily going to produce enough food for this and this when we get people here. Are they moaning about anything? Dining. Okay, we're on the verge of needing another service slice. Yeah, the factories are pretty full anyway, let's just do it. Remember earlier they were saying that medical checks was full? So we'll plop another medical centre in here. And we'll plop another diner.
Analyzed.
I knew the diner wasn't enough. And they're saying the art store's full as well. And shopping's full. Okay, what we'll do... We'll do a full-size art store. And then we'll do... do we want to do a small grocer? No, because that does shopping as well. Right. We'll do again, we'll transfer the workers from this small art store over to the big art store once it's built. Usually I don't think we need that many workers in that. I don't think we need a night shift. I don't think we need double shift. We'll just pull people out of the factories and get them to work in here. That's about to get built, so we'll demolish the small art store. The big art store is about to get built. There it goes. Boom. 3 work. 3. There you go. And then I'll probably do a little park in here. There was a fountain there before, wasn't there? Will we just replace it? Yeah, why not? You can have your fountain back, guys. There you go. Here we have 1 hex left. 1 little hex. Next to a statue. Why not? A nice statue outside the art store. I like the big art store. I like the little art store as well. Oh, good doggy. Arts, photography, painting, crafts. Gorgeous. Right, that should keep everyone happy. Yep. Who's your kid? Should be in the playground. Oh well, that's fine. You can relax in the Mars statue. Okay, so that empty slice is now not empty because as we left the babies on, we actually managed to fill up some more residential slots, so they were having higher demands. Gaming, gambling, don't care, you're not getting them. You can complain as much as you want. Excellent, even with 2, 4, 7 more workers being put on high priority, and all these still being fully staffed, we've still got enough people in here to actually produce things. Okay, so apparently Cosmos idiot has come out here and he's stolen 3 metals from here. I can't wait till he dies, I really can't. On the subject of that, Soylent Green breakthrough. Bodies of dead colonists are converted to food. Well, I think we're okay for food just now, we'll just ignore that. Love it. So 56 out of 80, so we've still got 14 open residential slots, I believe. 24 vacant residential slots, I should say. Me and my mathematics, oh god. Okay, 8 children, that's good. That means that the nursery is stuffed full,
scanned.
and
Anomaly
any excess
found.
children will just have to live in an apartment building. I mean, boarding schools aren't very nice places anyway. We don't have to pay attention to these anomaly found notices anymore, because this guy will just come and do them himself, although he's about to get killed, so we'll just bring the commander over. Yep, there he goes. I knew that was going to happen when he came for this one. I even said it in the previous episode. And this, it turned out to be... How's this doing? 84.8, okay. Well, this is very soon going to become deleted about 3 episodes after we set this guy on his automated mode. And then he's going to come up here and start working on this one. It's 2,500. This will take him probably the rest of the series
Sector
to do.
scanned.
Where's the next nearest one? All the way down here. How big is it? 500. Low. Okay. Now we've got tons and tons of concrete.
Research complete.
Hooray! Shuttle speed increased by 33%. Not that they're going anywhere at the minute. There's not too many job calls for them to do. Smart home, magnetic filtering, Martian resistance, yeah, some good stuff. Yeah, I quite like to build my own factories. Let's start working on this stuff. And drone hubs. Prefabs are nice, but they cost money. I'd rather just build it all myself. Okay, he's down here now. Fix him, and fix him quickly before the next dust devil spawns in the spawning ground, please. Never seen food like it. Wow. Stored resources, remaining time 43 sols, 9 hours. That's astonishing. But this is without the broken, overpowered outdoor ranch. Oh, you guys have no idea.
Sector scanned.
Let me put it this way, someone had to make a mod, because you know how these pads store the food that is produced in the farm? Someone had to make a mod to increase the storage size of the pads on the outdoor ranch, because when you were producing cattle, the pads couldn't hold enough food that the farm produced. That's how insane it is. Okay, I think the corn will be about 110 something, so the food's going to be absolutely overflowing. How much food can we hold? 180 times 6? Just over 1,000. That's fine, we'll be fine for a while. Worrying about whether you've got enough storage for your food is a happy place to be. Here's the automated flatbed guy, dropping off some more stuff.
Anomaly
Thank
analyzed.
you. More unlocks. Okay, it's a story bit. I think he's going to do this one now. Get these out of the spawning ground so we can bring the commander back over here. He can park himself here. Any jobs we can do? Not really. This one's just money. Don't really care about that. Electronics isn't going up.
There are Earth-sick
by an awful lot.
colonists.
Please say it's a renegade. No. It's one of our botanists. That's fine. Hooray! Average comfort 66, no complaints. Quickly take the mouse off the mouse over so we don't see any complaints coming in. What's a corn doing? It's a proper cornfield, isn't it? If people start saying service building's not working on this or this, then we will throw a night shift on. But I don't think we're going to be like that. So what's the service comfort of this? 79. It's not quite as high as the small one was. Oh, I see why. Because 2 of the people that work here are alcoholics. So it's reduced their
Sector
work
scan.
capability. That's why this is not 85, it's 79 because 2 alcoholics are working there. Alcoholic artist. What's such a cliche?
Someone joked we found kryptonite. It was because of the greenish-yellow hue of the beryl crystals.
Well, this is astounding. Reduces the cost of the physics tree by 10%. Awesome! Shame we've done most of it already, but cheaper is cheaper. Yep. And 10% saved off 30,000 is a whole 3,000. We're only doing 700 a day, so that's like 5 days knocked off that. That's superb. We've almost finished the map again. All the metrics are looking superb. Where are we getting this money from? Funding. Not sure where we're getting all this money from. I don't remember having 3.6 billion. Oh. Hugo has disappeared from the pin. Is he dead? Has Hugo finally died? Entire colony. I don't see him. I think Hugo has finally shuffled off the mortal coil. Celebrity. Yep, Hugo has died and we didn't notice. Oh well, the first Martian was born here. He spent his youth playing here, and then, as every teenager does, he was working night shift in the diner. He got sick of that and he started working morning shift in the small machine parts factory. And he got sick of that and he became a medic working in the afternoons, and he stayed a medic long enough that he actually became a doctor until he retired, and he moved in here and he went insane and then he died. That is a life story of Hugo, the first Martian. I think it's an aspirational tale. Oh, you start off working in a diner, and then you do some factory work, and then you stick in and you work hard, you can become a doctor. A celebrity, sexy, religious doctor. Oh, the renegade guy can work again. Well, he's not going to stop being a renegade because his comfort's really low, so his morale's not going to improve. Not that we care. I think the flatbed guy is just slowly bringing everything in. These scanners just stopped. because he hasn't got any anomalies to scan. The thing about the automated mode, they don't return to base, they just stop where they are. Oh, hello, Mr. Dust Devil.
Sector scanned.
This is the problem with the art store. It consumes 5 polymers. We're only producing 0.9. Like you see here, we're producing 1. And we consumed 5 in the previous day. Whether or not that was the drones stocking this with the 5 it needs to get started, whether or not that counted as... yeah, I think that will be the consumption. Unless so many people are visiting it. Mind you, it has had 116 visitors since we built it, so this thing will be ripping through the polymers. I hope these kids grow up fast. We need them to work in the polymer factory. This is why I was putting off fulfilling the luxury requirement for so long, because I dimly remembered just quite how polymer hungry it is. Even the small one is pretty hungry. Oh, we can always buy more from Earth, but that's just a terrible way to play the game. We just turn the art store off and make them go and work in the polymer factory until they've built enough polymers to reopen the art store. That's what we'll do. Okay, we have our 6 shuttles. There's none in flight because there's no resources needing to be flown around. 15 seniors plus the one middle-aged. Oh no, we've got 4 middle-aged and an adult in there as well. This must be all the renegades, the people that are unhappy from here are ending up here. At least I hope it is. Right, let's have a look. Who's living in here? In fact, what we'll do, we'll rename it. Just call it Oldies. Right. Colonists, not entire colony. This one. Perk, no filter. Let's see who's in here. Renegade. Yeah, low sanity. Yeah, it's all the renegades are here. That's fine. That's what we wanted. Where are you here? Jet, why are you living here? You work in the polymer factory. You're an engineer. Why have you done this? Why, man? Why? Yeah, we're gonna have to think about this. Because he should not be working here. Right, we'll just manually tell him to move in there. I think what he's done is that he's realised that this is a much more comfortable place to live. So he's moved in here. Well, this building has a higher comfort value than this one. What he hasn't realised is that although the building's nice, there's no services, so he's really stressed out. Middle-aged botanist, not looking for a job. Why is she not looking for a job? Low sanity. Because she's stressed out. Why is she stressed out? Because she's living in a crappy dome. Oh, for goodness sake, people, sort yourselves out. Right, live here. Right, we're gonna have to sort this dome out, aren't we? Middle-aged engineer, not looking for a job. Renegade, right, well you can... You've probably gone renegade because you chose to live in a crappy dome. Well, you're not quite a renegade yet. You're close to being a renegade, but you're not. Well, you are senior, so you can stay here. You're senior. You're not, you're only middle-aged. But you are a renegade, probably. You turned renegade because you lived here. See what I mean? The colonists are so stupid sometimes. Right. They will cheer up now. She's got low sanity, so she should be visiting the infirmary. Ugh, they're so dumb. Right, her comfort will go up because she now has luxury, relaxation, luxury, and her sanity will go up because she's been to the infirmary. She'll be well rested because she lives here, and her morale will go up because her sanity will go up. Ugh, honestly, I should have built this dome further away, out of walking range of all the factories and workplaces. Then they wouldn't do that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's all the scanning queued up, and the scanner is on the way to scan this, which could be anything. Hopefully it'll be something interesting. There he is, you can see him on the map. Just about. Food's absolutely fantastic now. We don't have to worry about food for a long, long time. Unemployed? What? How have we got... No, shut up, you can't be unemployed. Just sort yourself out, alright? Unemployed, middle-aged botanist. What? What? Well, work here then. God. Honestly, they need to be led around by the nose. But at least she recovered enough sanity. See, she talked to a doctor, got some Valium, moved into her new apartment, had a nice night's sleep, and her sanity recovered enough for her to get back to work and the farm. They do test me sometimes. They're not quite as bad as villagers in Minecraft, but they come pretty close in terms of stupidity and
Sector scanned.
low logic. Two middle-aged and they're both renegades. Right, that's more like it. So the person we bounced out of this is probably working in here now. Yep. Oh, look at this. This is looking great now. 7 open work slots. Where's the 7th? 6 now. Okay, good. Excellent. We're just on the verge of opening a second shift here to keep the polymer production going. And we can get a second shift here. So hopefully these little kiddie winks will grow up.
The analysis tells us that we found iridium-rich sulfides. That's a real rarity on Earth.
Another 10% saving on the cost of the entire physics tech tree. I think this is the 3rd one we've had. That's another 3,000 off that. That's gone from 30,000 to 24. Why couldn't we have found this earlier when we were racing to tribbles and defense lasers? How annoying. Well, we'll take it. It's all good. They were saying hopefully this will go down to 0 and we'll start having unemployed, and then we'll throw another shift on here and another shift on here, and then after that, when people start saying they're unemployed, we'll build an apartment building at a server site here and we'll start importing people over here. And maybe the shuttles will pick them up and move them, or they'll just walk. Well, it has been pretty slow paced the last few episodes, but once you get another dome, it's like another thing to make babies, and then it becomes exponential growth.
Sector scanned.
Well, we've gone from like 50 people to 62 in one episode. That's pretty dang good. Gaming, gambling, dining. How can the diner be full? Lies. I don't... Well, there's nothing I can do. I can't build another diner. If I build another diner here, you will start mourning, because then there'll only be 2 parks. Well, 3 if you count the statue. I'm doing that. Yep, that's fine. You can steal all the food you want. We're producing tons of it, literally tons and tons of food. Is that fuel on that pad? I thought I said no fuel. Oh, then I turned off food instead. Right, no fuel. Ah, now we see the shuttles. Yeah, we will have fuel. We'll have everything on it. And we'll have some fuel on that as well.
Sector scanned.
And we'll put it on 10. There you see the shuttles. This is what they do. They just pick stuff up and plop it down. They work best when they're moving things between depots. They're really, really good and really fast as well. Yeah, all done. Well, we do have 107 applicants on Earth. Shall we just bypass all this waiting and import humans and hope they don't go renegade? Yeah, sod it, we'll just do it. I'm sick of waiting, and I'm sure you are too. Nice apartments. Nice apartments. Diner. Space bar. Infirmary. Small grocer. Two research labs. 1, 2.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Large grocer. Small art store. One corporate office. Couple of parks. Small machine parts factory. And statue. Right, that's that dome. If that's not enough for them to be happy, then tough. We can destroy some parks and build some other things. Yes, and they're all going to say, I haven't got any people, but that's fine. Because they very soon will, because we're about to import them all from Earth. So we should put a machine parts depot outside. And that's pretty much it. We haven't unlocked any spires yet, but when we do, we'll just get a spire right up the middle. Okay, what we need is 3 medics, scientists, geologists, engineers. More importantly, in the first 12 we're going to just be working on the services as always. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, so the first 12 will come here, work here. 3 medics, 9 no specs. Passenger rocket. Uncheck all of you. Filter. Quirks. Tourists, no. Vegans, don't care. Flaws, no flaws, excellent. 30 applicants. Match this. 1 medic. 2 medic. Come on, give me a third. Give me a third. Not quite. Oh well. Everyone else can be a no spec. No spec, no spec, no spec. No spec, no spec, no spec. Perfect. Excellent. Why isn't this being built? Run out of polymers, that's why. Oh, that's fine. We've got 72 rare metals now, so that rocket can just take another 30 back and then return with more polymers. I'd rather that came with people, so we'll just do a supply pod of the polymers. And another supply pod of the polymers. Because we're fairly rich at the minute. Might as well take advantage. Do 3 supply pods of polymers. Concrete man's finished. Well, well, well. Load concrete. Bring it back here. Better build more depots for him then. So we need dues to go. Problem is, this is going to start sucking people from our other dome. Yeah, see, someone's already moved in. You're a youth. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. So one of the kids has grown up and he's walked over here and he's now living here. He'll be quite unhappy because he's the only person living here, and it means that as he is the only person that's living here, when he tries to visit the other service buildings, it'll be closed and he'll be unhappy. Not for long, because we're bringing enough staff to staff this entire service station. There we go. Finally made enough polymers for that to happen. I think we've got enough time to land all 3 of these before the passenger rocket gets here. That'd be hilarious. Come on, get rid of that. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Clear it, clear it. Clear the landing pad. More drones, more drones. Come on, get that last polymer. There you go. This guy can go up to 10 actually. That's more like it. I should, if it was wise, putting a small art store in here. We'll just turn it off just now. Let's import more people. Should really do a head count. How many is this? 48. 12 there. 15. 18. 21. 24. 30. 38. Yeah, it's fine. 38 and the rest in there. Good. Very, very good. it's all worked out quite well. Right, as soon as that's been cleared away, we shall get them in. Here we come. And there they go, and they're going to the correct dome. Well
New
done, everybody.
colonists have
Thank you.
arrived.
Excellent. It's probably a good place to end this episode. We didn't get too much done. I did say at the start it'd be a bit of a nothing episode. Well, the automated rovers have been slowly clearing the map. We've cleared it of all the anomalies, and the flatbed is picking up all the materials. And we're just about to finish scanning the entire map. I might hold off on the end of the episode until that's done. And we've finally built up all the services in our new dome. As promised, we're doing metal extraction, and we'll be turning them directly into machine parts in this factory. And we've got some research facilities, so we'll be bringing in some scientists to staff these to bump up our research every day. And we've got this corporate office, and people will be working in there to generate cash. The first 12 people we've brought in from Earth are doing nothing but staffing the server slice, so everyone who works here will be happy because they're supplying each other with what they need. And it means the next lot of 12 will probably be scientists and geologists and engineers, and then everyone else can go and work in the corporate office, which is the Blue Sun's unique building, which does nothing but generate filthy cash. And I hope you come back for that, because things will start exploding hugely. And until then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you later.